Asakura. So you like mudkips? IYKYK. Might have just shown my age, by the way. Gen 4 starters have the best first forms. See, I can see why you think that if you like Turtwig, but to me, it's always going to be Gen 2. I think Chikorita and Totodile are crazy overhated. Funnily enough, though, Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon of all time. People seem to fuck with Cyndaquil. Even if not everybody loves Typhlosion, understandably so. I don't really ever see Cyndaquil hate. Shout out my little guy. Favorite second forms? Duwat immediately comes to mind. Raboot comes to mind. Wartortle is really good. Ivysaur is really cool. Shit, who else? Grovyle is a good one. Grovyle is so much cooler than Sceptile to me, man. I might give that one to Duwat, I ain't gonna lie. Go heal this Pidgey again. Maybe I should go buy an antidote or two. I'm pretty sure you can get one for free here in the forest, but might be nice to have a couple on hand. Frogadier. I mean, Frogadier is cool, but like Greninja is just so lit. It's just like, why even bother like giving praise to Frogadier? You know what I'm saying? It's also like just better. Like I'll take Dual over Frogadier easily. Can't wait till we get them running shoes. And who you telling? Jesus, fainted. Down, 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 down. Give him 3 days. I feel like nowadays in Pokemon games, you're just able to run right away, right? Back in my day, you had to earn it. Alright, we are still on the hunt for a Pikachu. What do you think of the Pokemon thing? Wait, what you mean? Of the presents? It was cool. Low-key, I might start running from Weedles until we're able to one-shot them if we're in here that long, which hopefully we're not. Just because I'd just rather not deal with the poison sting. Get the Pokeball. Metapod. Y'all remember the episode of the original Pokemon where Ash fought that bug catcher and they had a Metapod battle and they both just kept using Harden? Yeah, no, they said during the presents that the next game, Waves and Winds, are not coming out until 2027. And like, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like Pokemon games also usually release like later in the year. So like, they say 2027, you're like, oh, like maybe it'll be like this time next year. Like, nah, it really might be like November of next year. Those games might still be a really long ways away. Okay, now we have Gust. Legends Arceus came out Jan 2022. What about the mainline games? I could be totally wrong. It's just like I have like, I don't know the facts off the top of my head. It's just like a feeling I have. I feel like the games usually come out later in the year. Mainline always comes out in November. Okay. Saw someone say they're not trying to compete with GTA 6. don't think those games are in competition regardless. Like that's so drastically different. Like I don't think that matters at all. Playing Pokemon Red. This is Pokemon Leaf Green. You know what's funny? I made a tweet talking about Leaf Green and Fire Red. I think I just asked, like, you know, is anyone else copping it or whatever? And someone replied saying something like, I wish we would have gotten like Water Blue. And like, I never heard a nigga say Water Blue before. Cause like, that's like, yes, that just logically makes sense. There's, you know, red, blue, and green. You know, Japan got red and green. We got red and blue. So Water Blue, Leaf Green, Fire Red. But Water Blue just sounds so much like more like lame or corny or like weird. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've heard Fire Red, Leaf Green for so long. Water Blue just don't flow the same way. It doesn't flow. Didn't do that on purpose. Like it doesn't sound like it. You know what I mean? Would it be Aqua Blue? No, I think it would just be water. I'm not gonna lie. Blue don't got motion. I mean, I preferred blue when I was younger, but because I had Blastoise on the front, which, you know. Right, level 10. Let's just stick with the Pidgey because he can one-shot with Gust. Ocean Blue. See, like, there are alternatives you could have used in place of the word water that make it, like, sound better. But, like, would they have done that? Because they kept it so simple with Leaf and Fire. I just feel like it just would have been water. Alright, Shade, get in there. Why is the Pidgey named Jesus? Someone in chat subbed and wanted to name him Jesus. So I did. They said leaf instead of grass. I guess that's true. It could have been grass green, but even grass green sounds better than water blue. Grass green honestly would have been perfectly valid. Grass green sounds fire. Yeah, I kind of like the way that shit sound. I ain't gonna lie. Grass green damn near sound better than leaf green. No cap. Like, I don't know if it's just the alliteration or what, but like it flows. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Heart Gold, Soul Silver is my favorite of all time. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Crystal. Crystal was my favorite game of all time until I played the Gen 4 or the Gen 2 remakes in Gen 4, because I never did. I played Heart Gold for the first time 2 years ago, and I was like, wow, this is everything I've ever wanted. We got an antidote. Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. What it do, Playboy? Pokemon Black and White is just so good, man. Oof, I got some opinions. I always wanted a Gen 1 remake with the physical / special split. Got Monkey Pod and got Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were good though. I really liked it anyway. At the time, those were the best Pokemon games on the Switch. No cap. Will you play through Time Stranger with us anytime this year? Nah, I already beat that game off stream. It took me like a week to play through that. That game has been finished for a while. Yo, Garrett, what's good, man? They were good, but the catching thing was meh. What do you mean with the catching thing? Shiny hunting in that game was really fun, where if you just catch the same Pokemon over and over again, your shiny odds went up. That was really fun. If that's what you're talking about and you didn't like that, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I thought that was cool. Also, with the Let's Go games, the first Pokemon games where you could see the Pokemon in the overworld, that was also dope. Attempted the marathon through all the Pokemon games, but I don't got the 3DS games. I do. The next one I'm going to play through is Omega Ruby. Gen 3 was always my least favorite until Sword and Shield came out. And I think Sword and Shield are probably the worst ones. But, you know, my Pokemon opinions are all over the place. It's been a long time since... Hey, Pikachu! Don't die. Peepo! Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get the name in Peepo. Because I'm sure... Well, unless no one subs and they just want to let me... Or someone wants me to name it Peepo. It's also a girl Pikachu. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Peepa. Name it Bartholomew. We will not be naming it Bartholomew. Enigmatic Soul Reaper. What would you like to name Pikachu? Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. All yours, Lotus. I bet. Peepo or Peepa? The Omega Pro is a beautiful king. Quite the name you've got there. My hot take about Gen 3 is that it's mad overrated. I agree. But I'm going to see how my opinion changes when I play Omega Ruby. Apparently those remakes are really good. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Do we name it Peepo or Peepa? Yo, Hoodie Man, thank you for the 26 months. Greatly appreciate it. This is before they differentiated the female and male Pikachus with the heart cell. Yeah, I noticed that as well when it popped up. I kind of forgot about that it didn't happen till later. My name is not that crazy. It's a little crazy, but it's not too crazy. Which one do you want, Bun? I'll let you decide. Peepo or Peepa? Pippi. Pee-pee. Forest are the best games so far. I got it. It'll be the next Pokemon game I play through on my DS. Peepa? Alright, bud. Let's check the nature. We've already got 4 Pokemon. There's no way these all stay on the team. Where am I looking? Jolly Nature. That's the same as our Squirtle, right? So that's increased speed. But that one lowered special attack, didn't it? That's not good for Pikachu. Again, I guess it doesn't really matter that much when you're just doing single player, whatever, but decreased special attack kind of sucks for Pikachu. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Do I care enough to try to find another Pikachu with a better nature? Nah, it doesn't matter that much. This one is ass. Hey, don't talk about Peepa that way. Yeah, I didn't come into this thinking that I was going to have 4 Pokemon by the time we got to the first gym, but here we are. Yeah, the prices of the Switch 2 and other shit going up. It's like, if you were holding out on one because you're like, there's not really that many games that I want to get, it's like, damn, now you kind of feel forced to get one before the price goes up even more, and it makes you more reluctant to cop one if you were planning on getting one ever. I get that. Gen 10 Southeast Asia, it's already the best Pokemon game. Let's see if Peepa can handle this. Actually, we're not gonna risk Peepa going down. We'll swap right back out. Bring in PG. Bring in Jesus. Jesus Cristo! This should get Jesus to level 12. I mean, my Switch 2 mostly collects dust, so I get it. This is the first time I've used it. Well, okay, I played it recently for a squad video, but what was the last game I actually like played? I think it was it Legends Arceus? He has Rizza. No, Shining Pearl. I played through Pokemon Shining Pearl. Which I didn't think that was that bad, but I guess people like hated it because it's like too loyal of a remake to Diamond and Pearl, and they didn't use Platinum as the base instead. And it should have been Platinum, which like makes sense, but people act like Diamond and Pearl are just like garbage games, but they're not. Like I understand Platinum is better, but hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Be taking your time. What's the rush? My Switch is a $500 Pokemon machine. Hey, bruh. Whoops. Hey, bruh. Like, mostly same. I got this stuff on here, but like, Pokemon's the thing that gets played the most. What catcher Sammy sent out a Weedle? Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm taking Heart Gold Soul Silver 17 times over, you know, Diamond and Pearl remix. But, you know, it was cool. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I've played worse games. No, please. Son of a... Well, whatever. We're about to get out of here anyway. What do you think, Pokemon Champions? I probably won't be playing it. I don't really care that much about like competitive Pokemon. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. I like how they don't tell you what the technique is. I mean, it's pressing B, but like... Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Hang in there, Jesus. Didn't they get rid of the poison tick per step in later games? They definitely changed it, but I don't remember how, even though I've played modern games. But I think it's like your Pokemon doesn't faint, or like they just don't go past like level, or like 1 HP or something like that. I don't remember. Or maybe they just got rid of it altogether. Maybe it was both, and like it changed over time. But it definitely did change. Did it move completely now? Okay, yeah. I forget what you can catch here. You can find like a Spearow or Pidgey. Fucking... Yeah, and this one they still faint. Oh, you know what? Since there's Pidgeys here, we should train up Peepa. Well, we don't have Thunder Shock yet, do we? Yeah, we've already been playing for an hour. It definitely doesn't feel like it. Oh, we do know Thunder Shock. Sick. See, here he go. You ain't here for no reason other than to cause problems, bruh. Learn a new trick. Beetles all want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Yup. You sicken me. At least help me level up. Let's go, Peepa. Go, Peepa. Go, Peepa. Tail whip. Hang in there, Peepa. We made it. Those remakes also have that funny anime moment in the battles. Pikachu looked at you and tanked the hit. I don't know what you're referring to. Yo, Des, what's good? How the team looking so far? We've got Pikachu, Pidgey, Caterpie, and we chose Squirtle as our starter. Not sure how many of these are permanent members of the team, but for the time being, that's what we got. I'm thinking about... Actually, you know what? You get Eevee in this game. I was thinking I was going to use Ninetales as my fire type. But I might get Eevee and evolve it into Flareon. Because we're probably going to keep Pikachu and we've got Squirtle, so maybe I use Flareon as my fire type in this playthrough. Sad we can't get Espeon in this game. Yeah, the only way you can get Umbreon and Espeon is if you like trade from the other games, right? Because like you got like the national decks or whatever, so like you can get Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon, but most of them you have to actually trade from other games to get them. Can you please explain how Pokemon games can be bad? Aren't they all the same with different legendaries? No. I mean, I guess if you haven't played Pokemon games, I'd see why you would think that, but different games have different Pokemon in them, first and foremost, which is the most important thing to me. Every Pokemon, like every new Pokemon game doesn't just have like every Pokemon before plus new ones. Like a lot of them are missing per game. Beyond that, which is a really big deal to me, the story. The story's different in every game. Some people care about the story, some people don't. I don't care that much, but some definitely are better than others. Then you also have like the puzzles and the gimmicks that exist within the game. Some of them are really easy, some of them more challenging and fun. Some of them are like easy but annoying to do. Shit like that. That also matters. The music is also a factor as well. Everything that makes up like all the different components of what make a game, like it matters as much in Pokemon as it does in anything else. As well as like, you know, things like quality of life changes as well compared to other ones, bugs and glitches as well. Certain games are buggier than others. Like for example, a big criticism of Diamond and Pearl and why people don't like those games as much is because the health bar goes down really slow in that game for some reason, like when you attack. So that like drags down the experience a lot for people, understandably so. So, you know, there's a bunch of stuff like that. To me, the most important thing of any Pokemon game is the dex. The Pokemon that I can catch in that game matter a lot to me. And so the games I like the least usually have a dex that I'm not a big fan of. Or if I just think like that region in general just kind of sucks. Which that also matters, you know? Just the overall like map of the world and like the design and everything of the towns and shit. Fighting a Blissey in Diamond and Pearl, you can take a shower during that time. Yeah, if you fight a Blissey and one-shot it in Diamond and Pearl, you could probably go read a book, take a shower, make a sandwich, drink a cup of coffee, and come back and the health bar's still going down. They homie on these frag/unions. Yeah, those dropped today, huh? I imagine they're all sold out by now. I don't even know what those are like reselling for. At least for like the pair that just dropped on sneakers, right? Because those are like the more general release. 270, 300. That's honestly not bad. I'm glad that Jordan 1s are dead and people don't care about them that much anymore. More for me, man. Because like even the Chicago Shadow Unions, that like those are the coolest ones out to me out of all the Jordan 1 unions, and like those are like retail basically. But hey, I'll take it. That shit tick down absurdly slow can make an episode of Will It Kill with Diamond and Pearl. Honestly, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to get Pikachu to level 10 before we move on. Just try to keep him up there with everyone. Doubled up on Shatters not too long ago and got hella lows. Yeah, Shattered Backboards, man, what a fall from grace. Granted, to me, that shoe was always overrated. Not to say that it's bad, but it was always overrated. And now that they're not like hype anymore and like niggas can have them, nobody wants them. So I'm just like, you know, you can get those for basically retail still. You know what I'm saying? So they have different stories. See, I knew about the different Pokemons and not having some, but I didn't know they had different stories. I thought it was to beat all gyms to beat the final 5. So the Elite Four. So like that is the goal in every Pokemon game, is to like collect all the, well, not all of them. Because like, what is it? Sun and Moon doesn't have gyms or something. But usually in most of the games, yeah, it's like, you know, collect all 8 badges to go fight the Elite Four. But they all have their own stories and like side things going on as well. Like Team Aqua and Team Magma in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Or like, you know, taking down Team Galactic and Team Rocket, and there's all that. And then you have different like antagonists like N or Giovanni or, you know, like that. Any interest in the Wolf Grade 5s tomorrow? Yes, honestly, the Wolf Grade 5s are one of my top 10 like most wanted shoes of this year, but I'm probably gonna have to pass on them for now, unfortunately. I want those really, really bad actually, but probably gonna have to skip out on them and hoping that I can get them later down the line. I'm hearing that they're just as limited, if not more limited though, than the reimagined Metallic 5s, which I was able to get 2 pairs of. I sold 1 pair, kept one for myself. But that shoe is going for like $400 or $500. You know, people went crazy for those. I didn't think that was going to be a lot of hype about the Wolf Grays, but the way it's looking like the hype is rising on those. So we'll see how it goes. Where'd you find Pikachu? In Viridian Forest. It's got a really low encounter rate, so it's pretty rare to find one. But if you look around long enough, you'll find one. Mr. Metallics and hype is not letting me spin back on them. Yeah, I feel that. Very fortunate that I was able to grab a pair. I wish I would have held on to the second pair though. I had no way of knowing that the resale on those was going to jump as high as it did, because I sold my second pair for like $270 or something like that, which is like, you know, like 40-50 bucks over retail. So it ain't like I lost money on them, but like I was like, I don't need both pairs, so I just sold them. But shit, had I expected the resale to jump up that much, I would have held on to them a little bit, so I could have squeezed a little bit more out of them. Is there a Pokemon you really liked from Kanto but never really trained? Rhydon. I like never catch a Rhyhorn. I've always thought Rhydon was really cool, but I don't know if I've ever actually used one in a playthrough before. Thought they were gonna be like 350-ish max. Yeah. Also, I like how your name matches Totodile. That's fire. It's on the Switch. The animations look crispy. I mean, it's the same animations the game always had, but the game overall does look really smooth. I don't know this for a fact, but I think this is 60 FPS, so it does look smoother than usual. But yeah, this is on the Switch. Tried using a Rhyperior and that shit was ass. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually used a Rhydon before. Maybe we'll do it in this playthrough, who knows? Tune in next time to find out. I don't really know for sure what I want the final team to look like. I'm thinking about it now though. I guess it also partially depends on like if I end up getting Fire Red on my other Switch to trade with myself. And that would require me to basically be doing 2 playthroughs, which might burn me out. So I don't know. We'll see. Did they put the event tickets in this re-release? I haven't gotten confirmation on that. Like I saw on Twitter someone say that they did, but I don't know. Gotta have a Dragonite though? Maybe. Yo, Ram, my dog. Thank you for the 71 months. I greatly appreciate it. How do you get Dratini again? Don't you get Dratini from the game corner? You gotta like win at the slots or whatever, then use your points or something to get Dratini there. I don't know how else you get it in this game. You have to gamble. Yo, okay, so like back in the day when I was a kid, this applies to both Fire Red Leaf Green as well as you know, the original Red, Blue, and Yellow. When I would play those games and I would get to the game corner, it was like a superstition or just like it could also just be pure coincidence, whatever. But like, I would always do really, really well at the slots when I played it specifically at night. Like when I was, and you know, this might have just happened a few times in my memory. Like this was like a reoccurring thing that I did all the time. But like when I would play the slots at night, I would always win like a lot. And if I tried to play during the day, like it just wouldn't work out. But like if I was playing the game at night, like I'd be winning like all night long. That happened to me too for some reason. Like I don't know. Like I said, like I might have just had like a few lucky nights like that as a kid, but in my memory, like that shit was like a very like real thing. It's like, oh, if I play at night, I'm gonna win a lot of money. You can fish him in the Safari Zone. Oh, okay. All right, Peepa, you're almost there. Low-key, I probably should have been training up Caterpie because Caterpie could take out Brock really easily for us. Need the super rod, I think. Shouldn't be a problem. You can farm nuggets at the Nugget Bridge and have enough money to buy a machine. Oh, right. You can like, what is it? You lose on purpose or something on Nugget Bridge so that way you can keep farming it. Low-key might abuse that just to get the racks up for the one time. Because why not, you know? It's my playthrough. I do what I want. You know what? Dragonite's another one. I don't know if I've ever actually used a Dragonite before. It's certainly not in these games. Not back in the day. I might have done it in like a later game, but I definitely never used Dragonite in an actual like Kanto game. Also, a fella named me is getting very hungry. By getting, I mean I'm very hungry. Oh, wait, I think I took a pizza dough out for myself. I think I thought ahead about that. I could throw a pizza in the oven. I've used Aerodactyl, surprisingly. I never really liked Aerodactyl that much. I mean, given the choice between the two fossils, I guess I'd pick Aerodactyl, but I don't love fossil Pokemon that much. The problem with Dragonite is if you catch a Dratini and grind him up a lot, then you might be lucky enough for him to be fully evolved for the Elite Four. That's the thing as well, is that some Pokemon is just like you have to put so much effort into like trying to get that final Evo to where you usually just don't even use them. Yo, Playboy Golden, thank you for the 8 months. Greatly appreciate it. Oh my god, chat. You're 15 out of 15 today. Hooray. Thank you for changing my broke-ass life. What's a Pokemon in your opinion that feels legendary to you but isn't legendary? Lucario. That movie fooled me into thinking Lucario was a legendary Pokemon. I don't know why. As a kid, when that Lucario movie came out, Arcanine is a pseudo legendary, right? Or was it originally meant to be a legendary and they changed it before the game actually came out, something like that. But Arcanine is another one. Only to get it in game and see it's nah. What Lucario? Every time I have a Lucario on a playthrough, Lucario is always great. Are you EV training speed? No, I'm just training in general. My other Pokemon are at 10, so I was like, fuck it, let me get Pikachu up there too. That being said, you know, EV training speed for Pikachu isn't the worst thing you could do. If I was EV training, I'd probably be more focused on the special attack, but I normally don't do EV training. It's not really like a big concern of mine. This is just good old fashioned regular level grinding. All right, there we go. We're done. Actually, you know what? We'll throw Caterpie up front and swap into Squirtle in the gym to get Caterpie some levels. Again, still up in the air about whether or not Tsubaki's going to be on the team long term, but for the time being, we'll treat her as such. Wait, what's up? Did you do the second rival? No, I did not. I forget, where is the second rival fight? There's a lot I remember about this game, but it's a lot I forgot about this game. I have not played Fire Red Leaf Green in 15 years. Draco! Thank you for the 91 months, homie. Greatly appreciate it. Towards the Elite Four. Oh, you're right. You go there and he tells you, like, yeah, they're not going to let you go if you don't got the badges. You're right. I forgot about that. I got to go all the way back to fucking the city. It's fine, though. But I should do that. Beat Brock first or remove that fight because he wouldn't be able to talk shit anymore. Right. Let me move Jesus to the front here because they can handle everything. Just woke up, so I gotta watch the announcements. Did anything good happen? Yeah. Whoops. I don't even know what I just pressed. I did that, but it pissed me off so much as a kid when I got the first badge. I got rubbed it in his face and he wasn't there. I wasn't gonna say what was shown in the presents in case he wanted to like not be spoiled, but there you go. I don't know why, but another Pikachu. I feel like we gotta catch it off principle. Come on, don't be difficult. Jesus, no! Oh, man. We got... Watch him have the special attack nature. I'm gonna be slightly disappointed if he does, because we just spent that time training up Peepa. And like, if this one has a better nature, when I wasn't even looking for it, we're gonna name it Peepo just in case. Peepo! Shot that nigga. Oh, I don't think I have my spirit gun sound effect anymore. Now it's just... Alright, what nature we got for Peepo? It is a naive nature. Which, I don't know what that does, but... increases the speed stat while decreasing special defense. That is better than Jolly. But is it worthwhile me training up all over again? Probably not. Especially in a game like this where like you had to grind the old-fashioned way. Glass cannon Peepo. I mean, it's like worthwhile investment because Pikachu is going to be a glass cannon anyway. Electric types usually have pretty poor defense, so it's like you might as well lower it in favor of something else. Because like you're going to get one shot by anything that's strong anyway. Which version did you get? Leaf green. Alright, I think we will deposit Peepo though. We'll stick with Peepo for now. Going for any legendaries on this playthrough? Raikou. I forget like how exactly you get it in this game. I know you gotta like wander all over the region and shit, but it's the one I really care about. I mean, I'll probably catch the others just cause, but that's the one I really want. Hey, Lotus, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? I'm about to beat the shit out this kid. Put him up, Thunder. Oh, 2 Pokemon? That's cute. Level 9 Pidgey, huh? Get him, Peepa. Pocket Sand. Ack. Thunder's the rival? Yes, he is. Get him, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel! Dun, 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 dun. Aw, you just lucked out, right? Boy, you got manhandled. Run them pockets. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Like, we ain't just bust your ass. Oh, can't you catch Nidoran here as well? Do I want a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen? I'll catch one just cause. I don't know if I want to use one, but we'll get one just in case. My least favorite type has to be poison. What would be my least favorite type of Pokemon? Oh, I forgot Mankey's here too. You know what, actually? You do get items from like Professor Oak's aids and stuff based on like how many Pokemon you've caught. So I probably should catch some Pokemon even if I don't want them, just so I just know for sure I have you know, enough in the dex to get the shit. I don't think I want to use a Mankey, but I'm gonna catch it anyway. Probably catch a Weedle on my way back through Viridian Forest as well. I think the EXP shares 3 Pokemon caught. I believe so. And it's not like very large numbers. It's like 25, 50, something like that for the different things. I forget how much it is for EXP shares specifically, but not a ton. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm like, oh shit, I need to go catch another Pokemon or two because I don't have enough. I'm not gonna charge anyone to name this thing, so I'm probably not gonna use it, but I'll name him Goku. Damn, I'm pretty sure you can find Nidoran here, but we ain't seen one yet. I'm not tripping, right? Nidoran is in this patch of grass, right? I think they're in Route 3. You might be right. I thought there were some here, but not seeing any. Can't wait to play this once again and show my girlfriend Peak. Hell yeah. Let me look it up real quick. You could just be unlucky. I'm gonna Google it. I really don't remember. Oh yeah, Route 3, Route 5, Underground Path 5 through 6, and the Safari Zone. Got it. Wait. You know, no, that's fine. I could have sworn you could catch a Nidoran before you got to Brock, though. In red and yellow, you can 200% catch one in that patch before the Gary fight and the one before the forest too. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just not like that in Leaf Green. Because I was like, in my memory, I definitely remember you could catch one before you get to Brock. Because that's like the cheat code. You get Nidoran at double kick, you kick Brock's ass. Which I usually didn't need because I'm a Squirtle guy, but like still. Because like in Pokemon Yellow, yeah, it's like you have Pikachu and Nidoran is like, you know what I'm saying? That's what saves your ass from exploding against Brock. Hey man, you can't find anything on RE9. People not even waiting till nighttime to play at least. Hey, well, you know. No interest in Resident Evil myself, so not really a concern of mine. Gonna assume this is on the Switch? Indeed. Quick attack. Dashi played. I know who Dashi is, sort of, but I've never seen a Dashi video in my life. And I only know who he is because back in the day, people used to say Afro was like a Dashi clone or like was copying Dashi. Which was absolutely not the case at all. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 10 minutes feel like a lifetime. It's been a while since I got shot. I know you got shot, but I don't know, in my head I was like, he'll be back, and I didn't even put together that like it was actually gonna be like the full 10 minutes. I'm used to like niggas getting shot for the meme and coming right back, but no, you were actually dead for 10 minutes. Welcome back, bro. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachu, so I figured I might as well trade one. I'm glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. You're being awfully pushy, ain't you? You're the fickle one, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, shot that nigga again. Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Snore. Yo, you shot him for fun. That's the fucked up part. No other reason than just for the meme, because it would be funny. Hey, I'll see you later, Hoodie Man. He might not come back after that one, I don't know. The fairy came from the moon. Ah shit, Complex brought him back. Yo, W Complex. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Oh shit. Welcome back, Hoodie Man. Yo, Illusory Man, what's good? Yellow Darkness is getting re-released. Yeah, it's coming to the GameCube Online thing on the Switch. Yo, they did not just yo, why they ganging up on Hoodie Man? Hey Hoodie Man, what you did to these boys, bruh? $12,000 seconds? I think that's a lot longer than it's supposed to be, no? Should have been in the middle of a gunfight. Hey, yo, get down. They shooting. Snipers on the roof. I kind of want a Sandshrew, y'all. I'm not going to lie. EV training with no online battles in mind kind of pointless in this game. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, some people, they just enjoy that type of thing and they just want to min-max even if it's for the story mode playthrough, which I'm not mad at, you know, enjoy it however you want. But yeah, if you're not going to be playing online, I don't really see much of a reason to either. So it's not something I'll be doing, but... Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Remember them $Poké, playboy. What? Tsubaki's evolving. I thought Caterpie evolved at level 9. You going for a new team this time around, sticking to your old faithfuls? I don't know. Is this on the Switch? Yes, it is. Oh, they brought him back. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, Xavier baby, what's good with you, playboy? Oh, what it do? What's up? Yo, Shat, what you thinking over there, bruh? It's my daughter's birthday, so I'm trying to get my work done so we can party. Hell yeah. Happy birthday to the little one. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. Willpower, huh? My Pokemon are all rock hard. Type of gym you running over here, play? Like what's really going on, bro? My Pokemon are all the rock type. This Pokemon is what? No, I'm saying like you're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. I'll show you how rock hard I am. I mean, my Pokemon are. I mean, I don't have rock types. I'm hard. Huh? Low key, our team might not be strong enough. If Squirtle dies, we're kind of screwed. But we got a couple of potions, so we should be all right. Never mind. That did way more damage than I expected. That did way more damage than I expected. Hey, welcome back, Rampart. Dip-a-da-dum. Dum, 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 dum. We're gonna heal up. We had 3 potions actually. Alright. And now we should be cool. Yeah, we Gucci goo. You never tried it? I suggest the Mr. Mime trade later in the game has the best nature for it and some solid IVs on it. I do usually want a psychic type on my team. I'm not sure what that's going to be in this playthrough. I really like psychic type Pokemon, but I guess you really don't have that many options. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder badge. Lotus received the Boulder badge from Brock. I thought you had to switch out once during a fight to EXP share. Wait, what do you mean? Just having the Boulder badge makes your Pokemon more powerful and also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, the Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And I got $1,400. Wait, take this with you. A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers the speed. I really don't remember what's in here, to be honest. Was this the fossil museum and shit? I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. An Aerodactyl. T-Rectodactyl. I thought I saw you switch out twice. Well, every time it's a new Pokemon, you have to swap again. So like if I fight Brock and I fight 3 Pokemon, I have to switch for each Pokemon. You don't just switch out once and get the experience for all of them. So I swapped into Tsubaki and then back out to Squirtle. Looks like an ordinary rock to me. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch that news. This month we're running a space exhibit. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. I got one of those. What's this? I'm going winds on that one. I actually don't know which one I prefer between winds and waves. I feel like winds is kind of like more my style. I don't know. But I guess I don't know what the differences will be between them in terms of like, you know, decks and shit like that. But just based off like name and vibes. Hoping we get an Emerald port someday soon. So do Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, do they remake Emerald technically? As opposed to like how Diamond and Pearl actually just did Diamond and Pearl instead of Platinum? Or else is a full remake? Gotcha. I swear the Wendy's breakfast croissant got smaller. Bro, Wendy's breakfast is so good though. Actually, I think we're fine for now. Did you check out the museum? Yes, I did. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? There's a hide, I guess. Do you know what I'm doing? That's right, it's hard work. Whatever you say, man. Never had their breakfast, am I the problem? If you've never had Winnie's breakfast, you are in fact missing out. Oh, Lotus, I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. And we got the running shoes. Hooray! Press the B button to run, but only when there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Back to the lab again. There's a letter attached. Dear Lotus, here's a pair of running shoes from my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? No, I didn't, but I guess we gotta fight now. Was kind of just minding my own business and you just walked up to me. Stranger danger, not gonna lie. Demon King AA Ron, thank you for the 84 months. Welcome back to the Asakura clan. We greatly appreciate that. If the events are in this game, I'm 100% shiny hunting Mew. What you mean, bro? All you gotta do is use strength on the truck, bro. Mew gonna be right there, bro. I assume the events are in this game, but like I really don't know. I haven't gotten like actual confirmation on that. It's Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, you never know with Nintendo and Game Freak and Pokemon Company, but I like to believe so. I'm mean because you lost? Yeah, alright, get your weight up. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. What's good with you? What's the problem? Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. You probably got smacked up then. You about to get smacked up now, playboy. Put your deuce up. You gotta Noom when you Newman, you feel me? I thought that was the command, to be honest. Maybe I got rid of that. I actually don't know. Oh, it's that. I could have sworn when you did that command, the emotes popped up. Can I? Actually, hold on. I think I can fix that. Yo, Ram, my dog. Thank you for the 10 gifted, homie. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Very generous of you. It means a lot. Helps a lot. Big fat fucking W's. Shout out my mans, man. Shout out my mans. Don't know what I'd do without you, King. Your Pokemon is gonna trick me again. Hey man. Alerts are still muted. Yeah, I guess I can unmute them. I muted them because like I wasn't sure if I wanted to put this on YouTube or not, and if I do, I don't want to have the alerts on. But like, I don't know. I probably won't put it up anyway. Also, I updated the Vegeta command. You know, it's only been 8 years since that command has been there, but it's updated now. Pombon is my child already. Yeah, we're gonna see what them finals Evo's looking like, but I'm liking Pombon too. I think it'll run well because it's on the Switch 2 now. You know what I'm saying? They don't have an excuse before, like they did before, which I mean they really didn't have an excuse before, but surely now with the power of the Switch 2, that game will run perfectly fine. Wait, why did I bring in Squirtle? I wasn't thinking. Well, get him, Shade. Gekwa do got potential. I do like what I'm seeing from Gekwa so far, but you know. Bro, a PS4 in your hands is crazy though. Like people were really like talking about the Switch 2 like it was a disappointment. I'm like, bro, what? Having a PS4 in your hands like as a mobile gaming device is kind of nuts. Now, granted, I'm using the power of a PS4 to play a, 20-year-old Game Boy game, but you know. Hey, bro, I'm no different than niggas who build $3,000-$4,000 PCs so they can play Dokkan. Gekwa, so I have no way of confirming this, right? But Gekwa looks to me like it kind of gives me like water vibes. Obviously, right? So obviously it's the water type, but I kind of get poison vibes. I feel like it might be like a water poison type. I have nothing to support that other than like dead ass just vibes. Does that exist? Does a water / poison type exist? I got a 3K PC to play League of Legends, bro. Hey man, We gonna get you out of there. Oh, Tentacool, yeah. Water Poison or Water Dragon. Either one of those would be cool. Dragon types are usually pretty dope.